Lucía, disculpa molestarte, está apagado tu micro, no lo prendiste. Disculpa.
Ok. Bienvenida, ciudadanía. Estaba mi micrófono en silencio porque había mucho viento y entonces queríamos evitar ruido y entonces evité la voz. Bienvenidas a una edición más de Te Veo en el Café. Esta edición la vamos a transmitir en inglés. Por primera ocasión nos estamos dirigiendo a un público, a una ciudadanía, a residentes que no hablan español, pero que sí les interesa ser parte de las soluciones de nuestras ciudades, de nuestros municipios, saber qué pasa con los residuos, qué pasa con el agua. Queremos involucrarlos a ser parte de estas soluciones. Así es que vamos a transmitir este programa en inglés. Si tú conoces, tienes amigos, vecinos, que les interese escuchar, que si les interese sumarse, que les interese ser parte de esta ciudadanía informada, por favor comparte el programa que a partir de ahorita lo transmitiremos en inglés como parte del equipo de Cómo Vamos La Paz. Gracias por seguirnos, gracias por estar y gracias por tu apoyo. Welcome to our first program in English. We want to invite you, as you are citizens here in Baja California Sur, as you have investment or as you visit our cities in La Paz and in our state, to know what's going on with all the issues, the human issues, as mobility, as water, as security, energy. So we want to let you know that exists a citizens observatory where you can participate, you can be part of the solutions. And in this program, we are going to let you know what we did in the 2020 as Citizens Observatory, what we are, and what we're working now. So, welcome and please share this program to all the people that you know that could be interested in these issues. ¿Cómo Vamos La Paz? So, it's a citizen observatory that has a goal to evaluate, inform, propose, and influence the fair, democratic, and sustainable development of the cities in the state of Baja California Sur. We operate under the principles of transparency and accountability. How we work? Two strategic programs of citizen advocacy were implemented at Cómo Vamos La Paz. The first, transparency and accountability, and it is the access for all the activities we do. The second, called Construction of More Human Sustainable Cities, is a program that has been growing. In this later program, we carry out our diverse activities collaboratively or on our own with the goal to influence the betterment of our cities and their environment. This project addresses air quality, urban mobility, water, solid waste management, urban planning, and public security, and others topics. Lastly, the results and analysis of both action programs and their associated programs are synthesized and made accessible to citizens through our education and communication platform for citizen influence. This platform uses different communication tools to create and inform citizenry with more technical, organizational, political, and bonding capabilities, promoting and strengthening citizen empowerment to demand better government. So please stay with us and continue to know what we are doing. We're going to start with our programs, and Yuma is going to be with you in the next minutes. Thank you all, and Yuma, please take the voice.
Hola, my name is Yuma, like Yuma, Arizona, and I have the best job in the world. I coordinate transparency, accountability, and anti-corruption in the observatory. I mean, sounds boring, but it's cool. Our first program is Pro Municipality Alliance, National Alliance, Regidor, MS. With these programs, we want to transform the municipal government into a space open to citizens' participation that is accountable. We work with 9 citizens groups with presence in 10 municipalities located across 6 Mexican states. In January 2020, we achieved the modification of the internal regulation of the city of La Paz. Having the knowledge of the council meeting, the agenda has allowed the citizens to organize and together with the media and civil societies organizations avoid the making of decisions such as those that allow of development of real estate accomplished in forbidden zones that openly violate the regulations. Our second program is Water Management Transparency. We participate in Advisor Council of the Drinking Water Operating Organization. In Spanish is Consejo Consultivo del Organismo Operador de Agua Potable de La Paz. In 2020, we represented the home users from La Paz in 8 ONZAPA's government meeting. We broadcasted those sessions on Zapa's government live from our social network. This 2020, 4 of them were broadcasted, achieving more than 6,000 views. Also, we demanded transparency of the public accounting, and we promoted the need to making an update diagnosis before authorizing a desalination plant for the city of La Paz. We organized the third Transparency Fair, No Funny Business Under the Table. We accomplished transparency for the ONZAPA's period over time, deep recover, fuel, and electric power expenses. A press conference where the La Paz Water Operating Agency participate was organized and broadcasted live in Facebook with 300 views research. 12 infographics we create and publish in social media reached more than 2,000 people. In the Southeast of education for access to information, we offered 12 workshops on how to enforce the right to access information, training 214 people and 10 civil society organizations. We also made a citizens audit for government transparency. This is really relevant and which look to promote the citizens' capacity to watch and demand as well as motivate proactive use of the information in the cities. In 2020, we concluded a group of 11 citizens auditors. We organized the second citizens audit evaluating 14 municipality and state government institutions. We made a report with the results of these auditors, which allowed of the compare the evolution in the merit of transparency. We did a forum, Citizens Evaluation of Transparency in Baja California Sur, 2019-2020, 2 years, with the participation of the President's Commissioner of the Institute of Transparency, Access to Public Information and Protection of the Personal Data of the State, and the President of the Transparency and Anti-Corruption Commissioner of the State Congress, Citizens Audit, and media. The media is really important in all the activities. These events had more than 500 views and reached more than 2,000 people. Unfortunately, nowadays the information provided in website is greater, and the citizens can access it without having to fill a record and wait 15 days to get it. The most important is informed citizens are citizens who participate in all the programs. We did the citizen perception survey of transparency and access to information. The object is to measure the young high school and university students' perception on government transparency and the right to have access to government information. In 2020, 463 young people were surveyed in 8 institutions of Baja California Sur, 241 surveys at high school institutes, and 222 at universities. We analyzed the data from those surveys and issued a report. The results we also presented at the forum, Citizens Evaluating of Transparency in Baja California Sur 2019-2020. The work by Cómo Vamos La Paz promoting this right already show positive consequence in the city series in general. In average, 17% of the students know their right to access public information, and 78 that know that there is a digital platform through which information requests can be made. The most important thing is having more transparent government institutions. More transparent government institutions reduce the space where corruption can exist. Cómo Vamos La Paz is a benchmark for transparency in our state. Our reports and surveys have become a source of information for research, media, academic research, and government authorities. We still have a long way to go. Researches anti-corruption in our states, and we are going to the right way. Gracias.
Thank you, Yuma. And now we go to more human and sustainable cities. This program, the objective is to collaborate with different organizations, civil organizations, associations, collective groups, citizens that contribute to the legality municipal development plan and the improvement of our city, state, and its environment through alliances with an strategies of Cómo Vamos La Paz. So here you have our programs of sustainable cities.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Valeria Rochin, and I'm very happy to be here today. So I'm going to talk to you about the programs that we manage. I'm collaborating right now in the operative direction of Cómo Vamos La Paz, and I will start with the air quality program. In particular, this is a topic with a lot of information. It's really interesting, but it also can be a little bit unknown for a lot of people and complex to understand. So what we want to do with this topic is to contribute to the improvement of the air quality in La Paz, as well as to the protection of the human right and the environment. But how we want to do this? We want to inform people about what is happening with the air quality in Baja California Sur and the effect it has on us in our lives and our health. So considering all this, the achievement we have reached last year with this topic is that Ernesto Mendez from the newspaper Excelsior published a nationwide piece about an interview with Lucía Frausto, which also positions Cómo Vamos La Paz as an active player and a leader in the issue of the air quality. We also participated through an air quality alliance. Cómo Vamos La Paz joins efforts with SEMDA and CERCA to create more powerful and united voices and strategies on air quality. And also, it was designed a communication campaign with the goal of informing people of La Paz in a clear, in a simple, and a creative way about how the energy is generated, what technology is used in order to accomplish this task, and why this should be mattered to us. All these materials, infographics, graphics, and information was disseminated through our social networks and the state radio. One of the impacts we have in the community right now is that with all the COVID-19 situation, we have tried to make this topic receive conscious media coverage and have the importance it needed. We also have created more collaborations with the people from Los Cabos San Lucas, has new allies in the support of the energy transitions. The next program is the solid waste management in La Paz. The main objective of this program is to promote and integrate and solid waste management solutions in La Paz, minimizing the ecologic impact of the environment and ensuring the transparency of the resources used for this task. We can divide in two parts the achievements we have reached. One regard with the solid waste management. It was implemented the urban solid waste sorting pilot program in La Paz in order to know the quantity and the kind of waste generated per family in 3 different neighborhoods, as well as to create a waste sorting programs. Also, this pilot program was implemented in collaboration with La Paz City Council and also with Ponjinjola and Inujube. We generate several results from these pilot programs. We influence the decisions and the policies to reduce and improve the solid waste management in La Paz, but the new planning will begin with the new management and the new authorities. Through a process of transparency, we also prevent the La Paz City Council from hiring an external company with a dubious reputation to manage the solid waste. The second part of this achievement is that we participated in the desplastification movement. In October, it was organized the campaign We Have to Talk, Tenemos que Hablar, together with Ponjinjola. The goal was to create awareness about the increase in plastic use during the COVID-19 and to reveal the misinformation about how plastic can be an insulator that will prevent people from being infected. Cómo Vamos La Paz participated at the guest panel together with Ponjinjola and Senda. But with these campaigns, we reach more than 200 people and more than 1,000 viewers. We also create a beautiful video. It was for our Christmas campaign, and the guest story was our dear Santa Claus. He invited people to reuse and eliminate plastic consumptions that it generates during the festivity seasons. And the campaign was shared in the UN Environment social networks. The interviews were granted to the media in order to inform them about the amount of tons of waste generated during Christmas season. And we reached with this video more than 19,000 people. The third program of this project is the urban planning and ecological zoning. The main objective of this program is to influence the planning and ecological zoning of the territory through the planning instrument and an updated regulatory framework that promotes sustainability and resilience, prioritizing the inclusion and the security of those of us who inhabit the land. We actively participate in the consultative council of the Municipal Planning Institute of La Paz, that it's called the IMPLAN. This result is the signing in a collaboration agreement between the IMPLAN and Cómo Vamos La Paz to create an instrument for land management for development per block. This instrument is right now being applied in the first polygon of the city of La Paz. We also follow out the citizens to concerns regarding the cost, the ecological community impact, and 7 hotel projects that were in process. We also implemented a surveillance and a demand strategies with a communication campaign that brought up to light that the city council cannot authorize any changes on how the land is used, especially changes that allow the development of projects that are not following the regulations. Through a video campaign, we invited citizens to remain vigilant about the decisions that are made by the municipal authorities regarding the land use and the authorization of the new real estate development. And we also invited developers to comply with the regulations and that respect our natural resources. This video reached more than 600 people with more than 1,000 views. The impact we have with this program is that with the focus on the government transparency in the land use and the development of decisions, successfully prevent the construction of 5,000 homes that will affect the availability of the drinking water in the city. And the last topic I'm going to talk about is the security program. Our principal goal here is to generate information based on the official data and precise statistics that allow us the possibility to characterize crimes and locating zones with higher crime rates. This will promote a culture of legality and open decision-making process in the matters of security, in order to reduce crime rates and build safer cities for those who inhabit them. Our achievement with this program is that in the 2020, Cómo Vamos La Paz incorporated in the National Cities Observatory Network, which coordinates nationwide efforts and actions regarding crime incidents, accountability, victimization, and the perception of security. We carry out the first victimization and legality culture survey. We surveyed more than 1,000 people during a 15-year period in the city of La Paz, and the results were presented at the press conference and a report was sent to the State Security Board. The crime incidents trimester and annual reports were made, considering 14 kinds of crimes at states and municipal levels were analyzed in the reports in the 1997 to the present. The categories that we consider in the analysis are intentional and wrongful homicide, feminicides, kidnapping, extortion, human trafficking, violent theft, vehicle theft, burglary, street robberies, rape, drug dealing, and family violence. About the crime of family violence, it's important to mention that this crime was included in the analyzed crime categories as a request of Cómo Vamos La Paz. And also the broadcast crime reports received more than 18,000 views and we reached more than 49,000 people. Regarding to the migration of violence against women, we are really happy to mention that 6 staff members of Cómo Vamos La Paz were trained in the gender perspective, and we also have an active vocal participation at the Advisory Council of the state system to prevent, attend, punish, and eradicate violence. For last, it's important to mention that Cómo Vamos La Paz is the only organization in the state that in the present work with security issues and that evaluate the crimes this way. So this is why we have reached an impact in the community regarding security, because our crimes reports have become a source of information for recent investigations in matter of security. So that's it for my part. Thank you, and I will leave you with Sophie.
Thank you, Vale.
Hello.
Now we go to education and communication platform for citizens influence. So, Sophie, thank you. To leave the word.
Thanks, Lucia and Valeria. Hello, everybody. My name is Sofía López, and I collaborate in the administration department of Cómo Vamos La Paz. I joined Cómo Vamos La Paz last year at the beginning of the pandemic and at the beginning of this big project that was the Community Alliance of Baja California Sur.
Today, I am beyond excited to be here with you sharing this information because I hope that it will not only serve to inform you about what we have done in 2020, but also it will motivate you and inspire you to get involved in the solutions to the problems of the city in regards to the topics we have discussed here today. And also for you to know that we are citizens working for citizens, and the participation of all of us, including you, is what will make a greater difference in our city and ultimately in our quality of life. Now, a good starting point to getting involved is to start being informed. And for this, we have developed some tools that I'm going to share, which goal is to inform citizens of all ages through creative ways and clear language about the main environmental problems of the territory, the decisions made by the authorities, and the solutions we can implement as organized citizens. Now, the first one I'm going to tell you about is where we are right now, which is Te Veo en el Café. Te Veo en el Café is a 15-minute interview show streamed via Facebook Live, produced twice a month. Two presenters interview local and national government workers, civil society organizations, opinion leaders, influencers, and citizens involved or interested in the day's topics. The episodes with the highest reach in this 2020 were the school year in Baja California Sur with over 27,000 views. This due to the uncertainty of the school year due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and the same goes with the episode titled How and When Will We Get Back to School with more than 20,000 views. Another one that was very popular was the 2 years administration with Ruben Muñoz, with more than 10,000 people reach. In total, with this program, we reach over 190,000 people and over 60,000 views. Another tool we have is Lo que dice la palomilla. In this one, we go out into the streets and interview passersby to know their feedback and measure their knowledge about urban sustainability matters, relevant laws and regulations, as well as the government decisions regarding the water issues here in La Paz. This segment then provides the introduction for the show Te Veo en el Café, but due to the pandemic this year, last year in 2020, we could only do very few episodes of Lo que dice la palomilla. Nonetheless, it reached over 21,000 people and over 6,000 views. Another one we have is Checa el Dato. Checa el Dato is a segment up to 3 minutes that presents facts that support or broaden the topic to be discussed by the guests of the show Te Veo en el Café. And in 2020, it reached over 21,000 people and over 6,000 views. Another one that we have is De Volada. This is a pre-recorded stand-up that summarizes the 3 most important points made in the video Te Veo en el Café. This is done objectively with a touch of humor by a presenter who talks directly to the viewers. This show lasts no more than 3 minutes, and it includes animations, graphics, and sounds to deliver its content in a fun way. It reached over 2,000 people and 300 views. Another one that we have, which Yuma participates in, is Las Letras Chiquitas. This is an 8-minute segment that summarizes the most important items addressed during the La Paz Council meetings. This information is presented in simple language that aims to explain in an approachable way the decisions made by the Council. And in this 2020, it reached over 10,000 people and 4,000 views. The last but not less important is Y Cómo Vamos Con. This is a space given to Cómo Vamos La Paz in Radio Fórmula on Tuesdays at 8:30 a.m. in order to disseminate and position the public agenda issues and important projects that concern the citizenry. This year, we reached over 6,000 people and 5,000 views. So we invite you and we encourage you to follow us on our social media platforms so that you don't miss any of these episodes, as Cómo Vamos La Paz communication tools have become a recognized information platform and is considered honest and impartial source of information not only by the citizenry but also by local authorities, and it is based on official data. Now, We also have an itinerant exhibition that is called La Paz en Números in Spanish. In English is La Paz in Numbers. And it has the goal to educate children and young adults through a data exhibition about the impact that our habits have on the cities we live in, and most importantly, how we can be a part of the solution to those problems. This exhibition is organized in 10 modules using fun, attractive, and interactive materials. Some of the topics are air quality, energy, water, nutrition, population, education, solid waste, amongst others. This year, we could people attended over 8,000 people, ranging from preschool kids up to college students, as well as teachers and the general public. Also, 5,000 messages were written to the mayor of the city and to the city council. In these messages, the kids and young people, they write and explain the problems that they have in their communities so that the city council and the mayor will do something about it. Also, 23 public and private schools ranging from preschool to universities participated. 34 exhibitions at government institutions, school, summer courses, forums, and congresses. 24 live broadcasts were made on our different platforms, having over 25,000 people reach and over 44,000 people reach. We also had the production of this and dissemination of 4 videos in our social networks, and the videos were about solid waste, air quality, what the city council is, and La Paz in numbers. Now, the impact that a project like this has in the community is that it inspires children to search for solutions to the problems their city has. And it has also served as a communication link between the citizens and the municipal authorities. Some schools have opened their doors to other organizations for their students to keep learning more about these topics. All right, and now I'm gonna change the topic drastically, and I'm gonna share with you a little bit about what we do in the administration department of Cómo Vamos La Paz. As you may have seen, transparency and accountability are very, very important for us. So it's only fair that we do everything we can to assure that the resources we manage comply with everything these two concepts entail. And as you may know, administration is one of the great pillars of corporation as well as of civil society organizations. And Cómo Vamos La Paz is not exempt to comply with these legal obligations. With that in mind, this organization registers every financial transaction, and each month, this information is then passed to the accounting firm Al Contadores to be reviewed. We also comply with our legal, labor, mercantile, and tax obligations at the federal and state level. Every month, the tax income is paid to the Ministry of Finance and Public Credit, the payroll tax is paid to the State Government Finances Department, and the employer's worker quota contributions and amortizations are paid to the Mexican Institute of Social Security. This latter payment is necessary because all of our workers receive the full benefits indicated by labor laws. Now, some of the achievements that we had in 2020 regarding administration was that in January, we created a report for the replacement of the CLUNY. The CLUNY is an essential registration code in order for civil society organizations like us to be able to carry out their activities. And having this code gives the organizations the right to participate in the design of public policies, as well as to have access to the stimulus program granted by the federal administration. Also, in February, the declarations for the annual income tax and for the prime risk are made. In May, a transparency report was made, and this is in compliance with the federal law for the prevention and identification of operations with resources of illicit origin. And this report brings to light information about everything related to tax-deductible donations we are authorized to receive. Also, we underwent a financial audit for the years 2018 and 2019 by the audit firm Creston BSG, obtaining a positive result on both of them. A 2020 audit is being carried out at the moment for the Community Alliance project in Baja California Sur, but no results are available to date as it is currently in progress. Additionally, a technical and financial report is made about the progress and goals accomplished with the resources we obtain from donations. And this year, 2021, we will be updating the organization's policies and procedures manual. This considering the new technical regulations applicable, such as the official Mexican standard NOM 035, which is about the identification, analysis, and prevention of psychosocial factors of risk at works. And it strives to establish the elements to identify, analyze, and prevent psychosocial risk, as well as to promote a positive organizational environment at work centers. Lastly, all of our staff will take a workshop in order to know and implement this standard. And another important one that we will be implementing is the Article 311 that has been reformed and added to the 7th chapter of the Federal Labor Law regarding telecommuting. This due to the fact that we have been working from home since last March due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And Lucia, I shall now give you the floor to speak in greater depth of how we adapted to this pandemic.
Thank you, Sofía. Well, we are almost at the end of our program, so I invite you to please share this program and also to share for us all your comments, questions, everything you want to share with us and to communicate with us. Now we are open in the social media. And also you can search for us always in Cómo Vamos La Paz, CómoVamosLaPaz.org. That's our webpage, and you can find there this report in English. You can download it, and you can find there a lot of information. Thank you, Carmina Sotelo, for your great job team comment. Luli Ángel Roma, gracias, excelente trabajo. Rosy López, excelente explicación. María Ramírez, Yuma, I just wanted to congratulate you and the team for your excellent work. Thank you very much. Mónica Pérez, muchísimas gracias. Thank you very much for all your comments and to be with us and to share this program. Okay, let's go almost to the end. As Sofía said, we had, as you had, and we have this challenge of the pandemic, COVID-19. So as organizations, we have tools, we have created a powerful team, and we put these tools and this our organization, to see what we could do during the pandemic with other organizations, and the result was great, was fabulous. So adapting in this process in response to this crisis, the need for equipment and resources for healthcare institutions, as well as the food crisis that thousands of families in Baja California Sur were going through and still are going through, some of them. The Community Alliance Baja California Sur was created. You can find the webpage like that. It's acbcs.org. So you can see there all what we did as an alliance that we create. Cómo Vamos La Paz is part of this founding council of the alliance. This alliance engaged 91 organizations through the state and 200 businessmen and women to work in coordination with the state and municipal authorities, as well with the armed forces that are members of the security board in Baja California Sur. Cómo Vamos La Paz, we were responsible for coordinating the efforts to distribute food through the state. From Los Cabos to Mulegé, we reached 97,000 homes and delivering more than 222,000 grocery kits. Cómo Vamos La Paz communication team produced 30 informative videos that you can find in this webpage of the Alianza of Baja California Sur, la Alianza Comunitaria de Baja California Sur, about this work that we have done with the Alliance, and we reached almost 45,000 views in the social networks. This work was done for 6-month period, so we lead this part of the food delivery, and all the team worked on it with information, with communication, volunteering efforts, producing media, designing, taking care of the storage places, where it was a lot of work. And you can go in detail in our webpage and in the webpage of the Alianza. We are nine of us working in Cómo Vamos La Paz, and we all bring this together. We all brought this together, and we still work with this alliance to keep our state united, because our state, as you know, it's a large territory, geographically challenged, and with the alliance we reach to unify it, to create a network, and we are going to continue working with the whole state and with the whole community. It was an opportunity to transform this crisis in a powerful community result. So the last thing that we're excited to present and to share with you is our project that we'll launch this year. Our first number, our first publication was published on Thursday. It was February 11th. We launched our first digital gazette. In this gazette, you will find results and activities that we carried out during the month. Each month, we're going to continue launching it. It has articles and information in English also for you that you can download. It has links that you go through them and you can see videos, interviews, much more information that it's summarized there in the Gazette. And this first issue, the main focus is air quality. In this section, we'll find relevant and current information about the topic in Baja California Sur, as well as some graphics and infographics that were made on this subject. Also, because we really believe and know and need your opinion, is important, we present a citizen perspective survey, and this is going to be in each number, in each publication of our Gazette. And in the next number, you will have the results and analysis of this survey, citizen survey. So this is one of a lot of ways to participate as citizen and as part of this community. In addition, you will have, in this publication, in this Gazette, the results and accomplished that we carry out through the 2020 that we are talking about here. You can download the whole report there and what we did with COVID-19. We invite you to read this January Gazette and your opinions and suggestions to improve it. And of course, we ask you to share it with your friends and with all the people that you know that could help this place to be a better community, that would like to participate with us, a civil society organization, and with all the civil society community that we are in Baja California Sur. Feel part of it as you are here, and please share all this information, this video. Thank you very much for your patience and to follow us, because it's not our language, our mother language English, and well, we're doing our best, but we want to really communicate with you and to be close of all of you that are important to us. Thank you, Yuma, Sofía, Vale. You did a great job here and all the year in Cómo Vamos La Paz. And thank you the rest of the team that it's not here, but they are also working with us, and all these results that we show is part of these 9 women that we work in Cómo Vamos La Paz. Thank you, Leo, also that you're behind our camera. And thank you. We reached to do these programs, these live programs. So please share this information. Keep communication with us. Thank you, Maria Eugenia Rodriguez Mayoral. And thank you all for your comments and to be here with us today. And see you the next time. Thank you.